Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez are destined to be together, or are they? Well, this proves they will eventually get back together. They stay liking each other's posts. On April 6th, Justin Bieber seemingly liked and then unliked a post by Complex, which was a reshared carousel originally posted by Selena Gomez, sparking speculation and online buzz, especially amid rumors about his marriage with Hailey Bieber. Selena Gomez posted a carousel of photos on her Instagram, which Complex later reshared, featuring a mix of personal and professional moments, including sweet snapshots of Selena and Benny Blanco sharing a kiss, writing their initials in the sand, and behind-the-scenes glimpses with her Only Murders in the Building cast. Justin Bieber liked the post shared by Complex, but then unliked it shortly after, which obviously didn't go unnoticed by fans, who quickly started speculating about his intentions. The interaction sparked widespread speculation, with some fans suggesting that Justin's actions were a sign of ongoing feelings for Selena, while others question if it was a deliberate attempt to just stir up attention. The incident emerged amid ongoing rumors of marital trouble between Justin and his wife Hailey, further fueling the speculation about Justin's actions. Now, the post by Selena Gomez was meant to showcase her life, including photos with her fiance Benny Blanco, which was shared shortly after her engagement announcement. Neither Justin Bieber nor Selena Gomez have commented on the situation, leaving fans to continue speculating about the meaning behind Justin's actions. People on social media are saying that the Biebers are using Selena for clout. One person said, "This is just to get attention. They are using Benny and Selena, using them to market his new brand. He and Hailey really deserve each other. They both have no shame. That's why he really deserves this frustrated life he leads." Another person pointed out something interesting and said, Hailey also had liked and then unliked Selena's engagement post, didn't she? LMFAO, each passing day they seem more and more like they might be bonding over drama and keeping up with his ex's life. Another fan's theory is that they think both Biebers actually might have burners that they do this stuff on, and then, every once in a while they forget that they aren't on the right account when liking these posts, which would make sense because it's hard to keep up facades when you're being deceitful, right? There's also a big theory going around that this is a situation of right person, wrong time. Right person, wrong time signifies a situation where someone finds a seemingly perfect match, but external circumstances or personal readiness prevent a relationship from flourishing. The pair first met in 2009 when they were introduced by their managers after Bieber revealed in an interview with Los Angeles radio host DJ Ski that Gomez was his celebrity crush. After months of quieting the romance rumors, the pair stepped out at the Vanity Fair Oscars party together in coordinated red and black outfits, who could forget that, marking their red carpet debut as a couple. However, they still avoided confirming their relationship status verbally. Now, a few months after their red carpet debut, Gomez opened up to 17 magazine about why she finally felt comfortable having their relationship out in the open. In November 2012, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez break up for the first time. Now, by April 2013, Justin and Selena appear to be back together, but by August 27, 2014, Justin Bieber then does seem to confirm his romance with Selena Gomez on Instagram, sharing a photo of the two of them together and too close to not assume that they aren't a couple. But by November 6, 2014, Selena Gomez confirms she and Justin Bieber have split once again, and by December 2014, Justin Bieber sparks romance rumors with Hailey Baldwin, and the rest is history, kinda. But during all this time, many people saw the ups and downs, the rise and fall, and JB and SM were, growing and glowing so much. Their careers were at peaks, the pressure was also at its height. Had this relationship happened years later when they were older, wiser, and not at the biggest height of their careers, could it have worked out? Well, that's what fans think. In another timeline, we could have a baby Jelena, and Hailey would be out of the picture and maybe dating Shawn Mendes, who knows? Justin Bieber's family likes Selena Gomez better than Hailey Bieber. According to multiple sources, Justin's mom and dad were huge fans of Selena personally and was rooting for their relationship. An insider said his parents love Selena. They want him to date someone nice and think she is very sweet and a good girl. One source also said at the time that they split up, they are happy with how Justin is doing and his focus. They support him going to church often and having his faith being such a big part of his life, but I wish he would be with someone who truly aligns with him. Many people took that as serious shade towards Hailey and thought the insider insinuated he meant that Justin's family thought he should be with Selena, which, yeah, that's definitely what it's giving. The insider continued to say they think that being back together with Selena, if it ever happened in the future, would be a positive thing. He wants to do things differently and make it right and show everyone how far he has come. Who is they though? Although never specified, we are led to believe it's his family. Justin's mom, Patty, has openly come out and said that she and Selena share a special bond, and get this, she's even said this after the two broke up, but not once has she said that about Hailey. Now, Justin's sister, Jasmine Bieber, continues to this day to root for Selena and likes her posts on Instagram, including one celebrating her engagement to Ben Blanco. That's showing support for the couple now, but we never see her like Hailey's stuff, so that alone is proof that they don't really vibe with Hailey at all. Justin Bieber refuses to remove his Selena Gomez tattoo. It's been several years since Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber broke up. However, fans will never stop talking about the former couple's public, dramatic romance. And in 2013, Justin Bieber got a tattoo of Selena Gomez. If the couple had stayed together, this would have seemed super sweet and super romantic. But now that they have been split up for a very long time and Justin is married to Hailey, the tattoos feel a little awkward. It's true that Justin Bieber's arms and chest are absolutely covered in tattoos, but of course, Justin's Selena tattoo is the most attention grabbing. Why didn't Justin Bieber have this tattoo removed? Justin wrote songs about Hailey and Selena, and they are both an important part of his dating history. It makes sense that Bieber would have gotten a Selena Gomez tattoo when they were dating, since he wanted to express his love for her, but as people often say, getting a tattoo can be a big mistake since it's so permanent. And now that Bieber and Gomez are together, the tattoo serves as what must be a painful reminder of their breakup. Justin's tattoo on his left arm is of Selena's face with wings around it. Everyone wants to know why Justin's Selena tattoo is still on his left arm. Does he want to get rid of it? Does he feel awkward when he looks down at his arm? And how does Hailey Bieber really feel about it? Over the past few years, Bieber hasn't said much about his tattoo. In his cover interview for GQ in 2016, the singer said, "This is my ex-girlfriend. I kinda tried to cover her face up with some shading, but people still know." Since then, however, he has stayed quiet about it, but people can't help but be curious about why he hasn't just had it professionally removed. Even if it took a few appointments for Justin's Selena Gomez tattoo to be completely gone from his arm, he would have to pay a few $1,000s, but he can definitely afford that. Fans are endlessly curious about his decision to keep the tattoo. Some wonder if it means that he still has romantic feelings for Gomez, and everyone wants to know if Hailey is upset about it. I mean, the tattoo is like horrible, let's be honest. It doesn't even look like her. LOL. Justin Bieber called Selena Gomez 23 times on his wedding day and texted her saying, "I love you." Justin and Selena were, the it couple of Tinseltown, with fans worldwide rooting for their happily ever after. However, the roller coaster ride of their relationship ultimately led to their breakup in 2018. Just 2 months after parting ways with Selena, though, Justin took a leap of faith and married Hailey Bieber, leaving Selena fans in shock. But it seems that, that saga didn't end there. Selena Gomez dropped hints about the events surrounding Justin's wedding day in her song Ring. The lyrics read, "I received your message, all 23, I'm Jordan with it, GOAT, obviously I'm aware of that, I'm breaking hearts like a heart attack." Now, according to sources and the infamous gossip, Justin Bieber was reportedly devastated after his split with Selena. Hailey Bieber, now his wife, became his rock during those turbulent times. Shockingly, reports suggest that Justin continued to exchange messages of "I love you" with Selena, even hours before saying "I do" to Hailey in a very hasty courthouse ceremony. The reports revealed Justin 1000% behaved as though he was devastated that he and Selena were breaking up again, and that he would never get over her and always love her. These alleged messages raise eyebrows and add a layer of complexity to Justin's whirlwind romance with Hailey. The tale of Justin's wedding day messages to Selena is nothing short of tabloid-worthy drama. It's a story of love, heartbreak, and unexpected twists that keep fans and gossip enthusiasts speculating about the intricacies of Hollywood relationships. To me, I see a 50-50 chance of them somehow magically getting back together. Maybe that's just wishful thinking though. What do you guys think? Justin Bieber has sparked further fears in fans after he smoked an unidentified roll-up next to his teenage brother while attending Coachella 2025. The singer has been met with concern from fans over the last few months, which ramped up during the annual musical festival in Indio, California. Now, in a new video, which was posted on X on April 20th, the 31-year-old could be seen dancing shirtless in the crowd, smoking what appeared to be a roll-up as he relaxed in the crowd. Now, the camera panned across as he moved through the audience and stood beside his 15-year-old brother Jackson, who was enjoying the music. Now, Justin's wife Hailey Bieber stepped in and placed her hand on Justin's brother's back, guiding him to walk in the other direction as the musician continued partying away with a pal. This comes after Justin appeared in a TikTok video earlier over the weekend, smoking while partying at an event. The footage showed him hunched over and bobbing along loosely to his 2015 song What Do You Mean? In another social media video from the same night posted by artist Shako, the superstar seemed unsteady on his feet and even somewhat disoriented. He was attending the invite-only Friday nights in the desert party, according to TMZ. Now, the new father has been at the center of headlines in recent months after sparking intense fears over his social media posts and his public appearances. He also raised eyebrows at the first weekend of Coachella Music Festival when he made an appearance with his trousers nearly down to his ankles. Justin Bieber has been a staple of the spotlight since being discovered through his YouTube videos in the 2000s and blessed us all with hit after hit, during that time, including Sorry, Yummy, Love Yourself, and One Less Lonely Girl. He has also had a roller coaster of a time over the last few years in regards to his personal life, in which, we saw him battle facial paralysis condition Ramsay-Hunt syndrome in 2022, and he welcomed his baby boy Jack with wife Hailey Bieber late August. Questions have been raised about his relationship with the model after they appear to unfollow each other on social media, and his seemingly frail appearance coupled with his bizarre Instagram antics. Now, fans were quick to share their concerns about Justin on viral TikToks of his Coachella behavior, with fan Sammy Wood writing, "He is not okay. He does need help. Poor Justin Bieber." User Shine agreed, saying, "It's concerning to see Justin like this. Hope he gets the support he needs and that those around him are looking out for his well-being." Now, this comes as rumors spread on April 16th that Justin was in major debt. In a new statement to online blogs, Bieber's team denied the allegations, claiming the sources were ill-informed. As Justin forges his way forward, these unnecessary stories and inaccurate assumptions will continue, but they won't deter him from staying committed to following the right path. His team also told The Hollywood Reporter that any source that is trying to sell you a story about alleged financial distress either doesn't understand the entertainment industry or more likely is trying to paint an unflattering portrait of Justin, which bears no resemblance to reality. It was reported that sources informed them that the singer was more than $20 million in debt after failing to fulfill his contractual obligation to tour promoter AEG after canceling the Justice Tour in 2023. Justin Bieber accidentally flashes something party people love while posting photos of wife Hailey. Justin Bieber shared some very revealing photos to Instagram recently. The singer, who has been posting almost daily to the joy of his nearly 300 million followers, presented a view inside his home he's been staying at. He has been staying in a modern-looking home in the Palm Springs area during the Coachella Music Festival. It appears to be the ultimate party pad for a pop singer, as it has a big living room with an oversized used sofa, an indoor basketball hoop, and a large swimming pool with lounge space outside. Now, in the new images, the Canadian offered a fresh view. It saw his wife Hailey Bieber talking to a male friend of his. Now, she was not posed to show off her post-baby body, but rather in a natural pose as she wore a black tank top and slacks. Something stood out in the background though. It made the rental look like kind of like a place to party pretty hard. Now, behind the man and Hailey was actually a cocktail trolley, also known as a booze cart. It was a 2-level silver cart with wheels. On top were about 15 bottles of hard alcohol that looked to be rum and tequila, and I think I even spotted a little vodka mixed in there. Talk about a recipe for a hangover if you're mixing all those bad boys in one night. Now, on the bottom shelf were glasses, which, makes it easy to prepare a quick drink. Booze carts have become a staple in celebrity homes as people stray away from wine and beer to enjoy mixed cocktails. For somebody like Justin though, who we know, suffers with substance dependency issues and has been literally accused of relapsing so much in the past month alone, you would think he would opt to not have this in his vacay home. Or at the very least, would we not expect Hailey to do something about this? I understand that she's not in control of him and blah blah blah, come at me, but she is his wife. She has been looking out for him and after him. I feel personally she could have done much more to avoid these triggers and make the space, vacation home or not, one that is clean of substances and not so easy access for JB. Justin Bieber partied hard with Sexy Red for the rapper's 27th birthday. Big Red had the stars out and bad in Los Angeles for her 27th birthday party earlier this week as she twerked the night away at the Players Club. Among those in attendance were Justin Bieber and Glorilla. Now fresh off attending Coachella with his wife, JB pulled up to Big Red's bash in a tan fur coat with some gold chains as he danced alongside the St. Louis rapper. Now, Red rocked a bikini with a sparkling Santa Claus robe, a money sign red belt, and a matching furry hat with plenty of flashy jewelry on. She captioned the clip with Bieber as "my two personalities" and then posted another video twerking, which was soundtracked by her new single. Fans were happy to see JB outside having some fun, but also quite concerned, wondering if he's actually okay. Some fans even took to Hailey Bieber's social media accounts to ask where she was and why she wasn't with Justin at the party. Other fans thought it was quite amusing amazing, and we're happy to see Justin out and about, with one person writing, LMFAO, thank you for getting Justin out of the house. Another person added, LMFAO, I love that dude. Now, one person online had a totally different take though and said, why are you never with your son? With someone adding, so you leave Hailey alone to care for Jack? Needless to say, there were strong mixed emotions from fans, and I think people are just wanting to know if he's back on substances or if he's even okay. Hailey, Bieber, and Red have, each kind of reacted to the viral party footage of the singer's cheek kiss. Now, in the short video, Justin could be seen leaning in to give Red a cheeky smooch as she approached the star at the table he was seated at. A second Instagram post featured Justin and Red in a selfie and was shared, via his Instagram grid and story. In the Instagram story version of the selfie, Justin added Tupac's song Unconditional Love to the post. Now, over on Red's X account on Wednesday, April 16th, she shared a clip from the party showing her dancing with Justin and wrote, I love him. After the singer posted the video, fans flocked to the comment section, of course, to share their opinions on the kiss, with some labeling it disrespectful to his wife Hailey. One follower wrote, I'd be gone if my husband's kissing someone's cheek, while another person added, the disrespect is crazy. However, there were also many followers who defended Justin and the kiss and believed the singer wasn't doing anything wrong. One follower said, not to be that guy, but in Puerto Rican culture, this is almost expected. He's not Puerto Rican, but not everyone sees a cheek kiss greeting as disrespectful. Another commenter thought some fans were making a mountain out of a molehill by being so offended by the post. It's just a kiss on the cheek. Y'all are so dramatic, for real. That's what they wrote. While another chimed in with, if his wife ain't tripping out about it, why aren't you? You're not married to Justin Bieber. Hailey responded to all of the backlash by commenting 3 heart eye emojis on Justin's post, but was that just to keep things, at bay, or was she actually unbothered? I don't know. Either way, I just know Hailey's plate is so full and she just must be tired. I'm tired. You're probably tired. Justin looks tired. Ain't no way Hailey isn't exhausted. I will say this though, his smile was smiling, okay? Wide and strong and for long. Selena Gomez, this is a no-brainer, right? The most obvious first choice, because she and Justin had an on-again, off-again relationship for years that still gets talked about to this day. Case in point, fans are known to pit her and Hailey against each other, especially after the internet blew up over those eyebrow drama rumors with Kylie and Hailey. While Selena has said she doesn't support tearing other women down, some fans still theorize that, there's tension behind the scenes. While Gomez revealed that Bieber had emotionally destroyed her during their time together, she also admitted to suffering from mental health issues. Despite their past, both stars have occasionally taken jabs at each other in interviews and on social media, airing grievances that hint at lingering pain. In 2014, Selena Gomez reportedly urged Justin Bieber to attend anger management classes, clarifying that they wouldn't reconcile until he sought help. However, Justin's reaction was far from cooperative. During the deposition that year, when attorney Mark Cowden asked about his relationship with Selena, Justin refused to answer and even threatened the attorney not to bring her up again. Not only this, his frustration was evident, signaling that Selena had grown tired of his anger issues. The same month, Justin unfollowed Selena on Instagram and posted a picture with Hailey Baldwin at the time. Selena isn't a fan of Hailey's either, though. It seems Hailey has been copying Selena's every move. After Gomez, who is now engaged to music producer Benny Blanco, made a cooking show for HBO in 2020, Hailey followed suit 2 years later with a similar at-home format. A source actually said, there were times when Selena would do something or say something only for Hailey to go and do it less than 24 hours later. One source claims Selena's friends have found it really disturbing to see this all play out in real time. The deep dive has become an internet sensation, attracting millions of views across a wide range of social media platforms, but most prolifically on TikTok. Many think Selena would throw a party if Justin and Hailey were to divorce, because then at least she would stop getting dragged into every conversation about them. Taylor Swift. This may seem like an odd choice given the fact that she doesn't really associate herself with the Biebers at all, but that's just it. She doesn't care for them. But who does she care for? Selena Gomez. That's her best friend, her rider, her BFF for lifer. And she once made a face when Hailey dissed her during an old segment on TV. And there's a viral clip where she makes a disgusted face when Justin's face comes up on camera. She likely wouldn't shed a tear if the Biebers broke up. Now, in the past, it's been said that Swift was always very much against the idea of a reconciliation between Gomez and Bieber because she felt that the latter was no good for her pal, who, despite being told to steer, away from her ex, continuously decided to give the relationship another go. Some people think that Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber's beef stems from a 2019 incident where Swift accused Bieber and his manager Scooter Braun of bullying her. This followed Braun's purchase of Big Machine Records, which owned the masters of Swift's early albums. Swift felt she was not given the opportunity to buy the masters herself and expressed her displeasure with Braun's ownership. Bieber initially defended Braun and later apologized for a past insensitive post referencing Swift. The situation led to Swift deciding to re-record her old albums, giving her ownership of the master tracks. Gene Simmons criticized Justin Bieber after Bieber canceled the remaining dates of his Purpose World Tour, telling him to get a life and suggesting he had nothing to complain about due to his wealth and white privilege. Simmons' remarks were made in response to Bieber's public apology for the cancellation on social media, where he addressed his insecurities and past struggles. The photographer then told Simmons that Bieber has been spotted wearing his tour merchandise, to which the rocker responded, "It's called the Beverly Hills Blues." The musician instantly created a tune singing, "My limo is late and I just can't wait. My mansion is, oh come on." While Simmons expressed a desire for Bieber to find happiness, his initial remarks were seen as harsh and insensitive by many. He also acknowledged Bieber's youth and popularity. Now, he might not be upset or surprised to see JB and HB call it quits. Drake Bell is one celebrity that wouldn't be too upset to see Justin and Hailey Bieber get divorced. The Drake and Josh star was one of the most outspoken Bieber critics back in the day. He used to tweet shady things about Justin's music and fan base. Now, the Justin-Drake beef all started with a very silly, seemingly harmless retweet. Drake explained that someone had tweeted a picture of Justin, AI'd basically, with makeup on, and it looked really real. Needless to say, the Biebers did not approve of this retweet. The former Nickelodeon star said, all of a sudden it was like, F you, Drake Bell, everything you've ever made is trash. Drake and Josh is trash, just a tad harsh. Now, despite the Biebers coming for him so aggressively, Drake has no issue with Justin. He just shared a very unserious tweet. He called the singer a really great artist and pointed out that he never expected Justin to see the tweet, but Justin definitely did see the retweet. Drake found that out when he ran into none other than Scooter Braun at the West Hollywood nightclub Bootsy Bellows. The Amanda Show alum said he approached Justin's former manager and Scooter asked him, "Is that really you on Twitter, or is that like somebody else?" When Drake replied saying, "You saw that?" Scooter confirmed saying, "Yeah, Justin did too, man. He's really bummed. Drake and Josh was like his favorite show growing up." Drake said, "Diva behavior, I'm sorry. It's literally just a dumb edit." This whole thing honestly got really kind of messy, and eventually Drake seemed to cool off of it, but I think secretly deep down he would be a little happy if he heard of a divorce happening. Orlando Bloom. This may seem like an odd choice, but it isn't if you can recall the time they had beef. They allegedly got into an altercation back in 2014 over Miranda Kerr, who was said to be getting close to Justin while she was with Orlando. Now, there's even footage that circulated at the time of Bloom trying to throw a punch at Bieber and Ibiza. After gossip site TMZ released a grainy, rubbernecking video of Orlando Bloom and Justin Bieber engaging in some minor level fistfight, at a restaurant in Ibiza, people were lining up to proudly state their allegiances. On Team Bloom was James Franco, who came out to support his fellow actor on the US satire show The Colbert Report, which by the way isn't saying much, am I right? And Leonardo DiCaprio, who allegedly cheered Bloom on from his table inside the restaurant. And on Team Bieber was actually no one. Womp womp. While this may be old news, it's possible he still harbors feelings, of the whole ordeal and would be happy to see the downfall of Justin and Hailey. Seth Rogen and Justin Bieber, two Canadian heroes, have a history of a public feud, though it's more of a beef than a true feud. The animosity stems from a tweet Rogen made about Bieber following a DUI arrest, which garnered a massive response, both positive and negative. Rogen's initial tweet, which Rogen described as nonchalant, criticized Bieber following his DUI arrest, and Rogen's initial tweet was a very casual remark, but it sparked a lot of negative attention from both Biebers and those who dislike Bieber. This beef was a public display of disagreement and animosity between the two celebrities. Rogen cleared the air though when he appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show and said, "It's not really a beef. I just called him some mean things on social media for no real reason, and I'd only met him very briefly. I can't tell you why I did it. I was inclined to do it at the moment, and then I did it." You think he still secretly has some hate towards the Biebs? Jon Bon Jovi. While he may not think much of Justin and Hailey now, there was a time where he had some beef with Justin. In an interview with the London Evening Standard, the New Jersey rocker took the teen heartthrob to task for what he labeled unprofessional behavior. This came after he was asked about Bieber turning up 2 hours late for a March concert at London's O2 Arena and then blaming his tardiness on just technical issues. Bon Jovi said, "Do it once, you can be forgiven. Do it enough times, and shame on you. They won't have you back. Then it just becomes a cliche. It's really not cool. You're an a-hole. Go to work."
Well, just the other day, Hailey had an event for her brand Rhode, but Justin was nowhere to be seen. Now, Hailey launched Rhode back in 2022, and the popular skincare brand recently expanded into makeup, and now Rhode has launched their first ever line of lip liners with a campaign featuring artist Tate McRae. Hailey eagerly reposted photos and videos shared by her famous friends to her own Instagram story, but hours before that, she posted, "Remember, today someone somewhere is having the worst day of their life. Smile at some strangers, hug the people you love, and tell them you're thankful they're here, call your friends." Now, she concluded the post with "express gratitude for things small and big." Now, Justin did not attend Hailey's event and decided to hang out with friends instead, which I feel like is a pretty huge red flag. Like, why did he decide to not support her on an important day? Now, she attends so many events for Justin, but he couldn't show up to this one. But Hailey actually might have asked Justin not to come, because last week it seems like they were having some sort of argument. On Valentine's Day, Hailey had fans concerned as she posted a cryptic Instagram message about forgiveness. She posted an old cartoon clip of a grumpy cat marching off in one direction, captioned, "When you're mad at him and he said, 'Come here, baby.'" Now, the post came one day after Justin sparked confusion after leaving a sweet comment under one of actresses Keke Palmer's recent Instagram posts, which many people actually perceived as flirty. She said, "I'm poppin' out, heart eyes emoji," he commented on the post. Afterwards, though, it seemed like his comment was deleted or removed. Now, some people felt uncomfortable with his comment, as one person responded to him, "He's always showing so much love to other girls in the comments," while another said, "Justin Bieber already trying to move on from Hailey." Now, safe to say, this comment made people upset, and it probably upset Hailey the most. And with all this happening, it makes people question how strong their relationship actually is, as over the years there have been numerous rumors of divorce. Justin's appearance recently has also raised concern as he looks disheveled and honestly sick looking. Now, fans were concerned with one saying he looks 40 years old, this young man needs help, serious help, while another added something is eating at him, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help, he has a son to raise. So fans have been worried about his well-being, as there have been reports that since the birth of their child, Jack Blues, the couple have been struggling. Hailey's friends have told her to leave the musician, with his unacceptable behavior raising concern, a source said. Hailey's been struggling with Justin almost since the start of their marriage. She loves him madly, but he's a loose cannon. Some of her friends have advised her to go it alone and leave him. His behavior is sometimes unacceptable. She's put up with a lot. The insider said that Hailey and those close to her were hopeful that he would change after the arrival of their first child, son Jack Blues Bieber, in August 2024, but despite being there for her, little has changed. When the baby was born, he was there for her, and she thought being a father would change him for the better, but it hasn't stuck, they added. Now, it seems like the couple thought that having a baby would make their relationship stronger, but it actually did the opposite. Now, Justin had the same approach when it came to marriage, as he admitted to rushing into it thinking it would fix everything. But now that they have a son, hopefully the couple can figure all this out for his sake, especially since this is playing all out in the public. Speculation of turmoil between Justin and Hailey was further fueled this month when fans noticed that Justin was no longer following his father-in-law, Stephen Baldwin, on Instagram. Now, Justin also unfollowed Hailey recently, but he claimed that he was simply hacked. "Someone went on my account and unfollowed my wife," he wrote in a statement shared to his stories. "Shh, getting sus out here," he said. But the musician also raised eyebrows when he unfollowed a number of notable names, including his mentor Usher, his former manager Scooter Braun, and Ryan Good, who was the best man at his wedding. Now, Justin and Hailey Bieber's relationship seems to revolve around Selena Gomez a lot. You see, Justin and Selena dated on and off for a decade, but it seems like he and his wife Hailey can't get over her. Justin seemingly unfollowed longtime friend Benny Blanco on Instagram, who just so happens to be engaged to Selena. Now, over the years, the duo have teamed up on a bunch of Justin's biggest songs, like Eeny Meeny and Somebody to Love from 2010, Love Yourself from 2015, Cold Water from 2016, and Lonely from 2020. Now, for Lonely, Benny actually got an artist credit for the first time on a track with Biebers. Now, their relationship was great, but things reportedly took a turn when Benny and Selena started dating. An insider told In Touch Weekly that Justin felt offended when Benny seemingly cut him out of his life after getting together with Selena. They used to be great friends, so it came as a huge shock, the source shared. Justin's patience finally ran out, and they then added, Justin has tried so many times to make peace with them and get past the BS, but they just won't let it go, and now he's saying good riddance. But Justin, and especially his wife, have been talking nonstop about Selena. And it's just so crazy that Justin can't put all these things behind him. I mean, he's been married to Hailey for 6 years now, but he still feels the need to unfollow Benny due to Selena. It just seems so childish. Now, Hailey shocked fans when she went on the Call Her Daddy podcast 2 years ago and spoke about Selena. Hailey said, I can say period point blank, I was never with him when he was in a relationship with anybody. That's the end of it, she said. While she then added that it is not her character to mess with someone's relationship, the model stated that she does understand the heightened attention surrounding her marriage and how it relates to her husband's past relationships. Now, around this time, Hailey and Selena appeared to have drama online, or at least that's what certain fans made it look like. But Hailey was adamant that the two were good. She confirmed on the podcast that there was no drama with Selena, saying it's all respect, it's all love. There's no drama, personally, Hailey told the host, after mentioning that she has spoken to Selena since her wedding, but she didn't say exactly what the conversation entailed. That's also why I feel like, well, if everybody on our side knows what happened and we're good and we can walk away with it with clarity and respect, then that's fine, she said. Then, after Hailey opened up about the nonstop hate she received, the host asked if Justin or Selena have done anything to put an end to the bullying, to which she simply replied, no. What I will say is that she's been in the industry much longer than I have, and maybe there's something that she knows about it, like it wouldn't fix anything, she continued of Selena, adding, she doesn't owe me anything, neither of us owe anybody anything except for respect, I respect her a lot. Hailey then addressed the internet trolls directly by saying, you're not obligated to like me, but I believe that no matter what, there can always be mutual respect between people, she said. To me, that means you don't have to say anything, you don't have to like me, but you don't have to say anything either. Now, shortly after this, Selena did make a post defending Hailey, which said, Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know she's been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity, she wrote on her Instagram stories. This isn't what I stand for, no one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want all of this to stop, she said. Now, after Selena shared her statement, Hailey also took to Instagram to thank Selena for speaking out. She said that they have been talking about the last few weeks and how to move past this ongoing narrative between her and I. The last few weeks have been very hard for everyone involved, and millions of people are seeing so much hate around this, which is extremely harmful. While social media is an incredible way to connect and build community, moments like this only create extreme division instead of bringing people together. Things can always be taken out of context or construed differently than they are intended, she added. We all need to be more thoughtful about what we post and what we say, including myself. In the end, I believe love will always be bigger than the hate and negativity, and there's always an opportunity to meet each other with more empathy and compassion, she said. But regardless of what Hailey says, her just talking about Justin's ex like this is a red flag. It feels like Hailey and Justin are still obsessed with Selena, and this will ultimately harm their relationship for sure.
Justin Bieber's latest public meltdown was sparked by his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez's engagement to his former friend Benny Blanco, according to insiders. Now, it's alleged that the 31-year-old Canadian superstar had a lot of mixed feelings behind the announcement, as he once considered Blanco one of his closest friends. Selena Gomez and Justin had an on-off relationship between the years of 2010 and 2018. A source said that Justin confided in his breakup and heartbreak over Selena with Benny Blanco. Now, the source said, in a way, Justin felt betrayed afraid, even though he knew he had no right to feel that way. Justin shared cloudy-eyed footage to his Instagram of him seemingly on board, a plane and rapping about getting high. Some concerned fans branded the bizarre clip as desperate and sad. While Bieber has presumably, moved on with his life since their split, it would also seem though that he still has some feelings that haven't been addressed and some unresolved trauma from the relationship with Gomez. Now, this rapping video also comes days after his rep slammed rumors about him being on hard illegal substances. In the short clip, Bieber could be seen shirtless with a pair of pants on and a bright blue beanie as he held a bag of snacks in his hand. He could be heard rapping the lyrics that said, "High like a fly guy, I fly high like a magpie, I go high like a bad guy," as a beat played in the background. Now, one of Bieber's friends could be seen actually bopping his head in the back, kind of in the forefront actually, and dancing along to the beat in the video while putting a cigarette in his mouth. The pal even appeared to suggest some lyrics at the end of the video, adding, "'Cause I'm that guy." Now, in a statement from February 23rd, a member of Justin's team and his wife Hailey Baldwin's Bieber's team denied the rumors that he is using, these hard substances and called the allegations exhausting. Now, in this statement, the rep said that the past year has been very transformative for the hitmaker as he ended several close friendships and business relationships that just no longer served him. So instead, the team member said that he is supporting his wife Hailey and their son Jack Blues, who's now 6 months old, and is focusing on his health and art. Justin previously opened up about his past substance use in an interview with GQ in May of 2021. He said he once reached a very low point where security guards would sneak into his bedroom in the middle of the night and check his pulse to make sure he was still alive. He said in the interview there was a sense of still yearning for more. It was like I had all this success and it was still like I'm still sad and I'm still in pain and I still have these unresolved issues, and I thought all the success was going to make everything good. And so for me, the substances were a numbing agent to just continue to get through. Also noting that he, lost all control of his vision for his career at the time. Now, his reps have continued to say that the false rumors are pitiful, adding that despite the obvious truth, people are committed to keeping negative, salacious, harmful narratives well and alive. However, engagement may not be the only thing that weighs on Justin. Sources close to him say he has been mentally spiraling ever since disturbing allegations surfaced against his former mentor, Sean Diddy Combs. An insider says Justin is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he has completely shut off. Now, the hip-hop mogul, who had once taken a young Bieber under his wing, was arrested last September on charges ranging basically from bad to worse. Crimes, of course, he denies. Now, Justin's marriage to Hailey Bieber has faced its own struggles. Since becoming a mother last August, Hailey has been grappling with emotional challenges, something many women experience post-pregnancy. And while Justin has been doing his best to support her, some sources suggest his unpredictable behavior has strained their relationship. A source said Hailey loves him madly, but he's a loose cannon. Some of her friends have advised her to go at it alone and leave him. Now, earlier this month, another insider claimed that Baldwin was deeply concerned and didn't know where to turn for help. The news came days after Justin was supporting her at the Los Angeles launch of her pop-up for her makeup brand Rhode. Footage showed Bieber wearing a beanie hat, sunglasses, and clothes that basically swamped his slim figure, shifting his weight awkwardly, itching his thighs, and grinning uncontrollably. Now, following the event, Bieber shared an Instagram post with pictures of him and his wife beaming happily and hugging. He captioned his post saying, "Congrats baby on your beautiful Rhode pop-up." Baldwin's Instagram post after the event, containing 11 photos, did not include a single snap of her husband, which is a little weird. Hailey Bieber and her close friend Lori Harvey recently partied together amid her rumored relationship struggles with her husband Justin Bieber. Hailey Bieber attended the 2025 Vanity Fair Oscar party without her husband Justin Bieber by her side after they shut down speculation about their relationship. The Rhode founder wore a custom Saint Laurent black strapless mesh gown that featured satin bows tied around her waist and legs at the Wallace Annenberg Center for the Performing Arts in Beverly Hills, California on this past Sunday. Hailey added a pair of statement diamond earrings in the shape of a floral bouquet, as well as a diamond bracelet and her massive engagement ring from Justin, or wedding ring, should should I say. She appeared to be in good spirits for the outing as she smiled and posed for photos. The influencer spoke about how she picked out her look and explained that she was super happy with it. Hailey also admitted that she had a slightly different mindset attending the party this year because she is now a mom to her and Justin's 6-month-old son, Jack. She said, "You're just thinking about such different things now, and like I'm gonna go inside and be checking the baby monitor non-stop." The Road founder attended the Oscar party alone and seemingly had more fun though later in the night with Harvey. Hailey's fun activities come amongst rumors of tensions in her and Justin's marriage though, with insiders claiming, of course again, that she's deeply concerned about him. Now, Harvey shared a video on her Instagram stories page that showed her and Hailey dancing at the club while Crime Mob's classic tune "Knuck If You Buck" played in the background. The ladies looked excited as they danced to the song, though they seemingly didn't know the lyrics. At one point, Harvey actually knucked her fist into her and stretched her right wrist, while Hailey, who held the glass, actually dropped it to join her in doing the same. The ladies then laughed and then kind of just brushed it off. Now, Harvey captioned the video post basically saying exactly at Hailey Bieber. Now, the duo was seemingly partying at Jay-Z and Beyonce's Oscars 2025 after party as well, as the outfit Harvey wore in the clip was the same as that she was seen in while entering the party venue. Now, online blog The Shade Room reposted the video of Harvey and Hailey partying on its Instagram page, which sparked several reactions from fans. Some of the fans who commented made jokes about the pair not knowing the lyrics. One person wrote, "Lori, you don't know this song," while another person added she doesn't know any of the lyrics. A third fan shared, "I know they never knucked or bucked a day in their lives." A fourth fan added, "They probably took ballet and piano classes when this banger dropped, so it's understandable." But those weren't the only reactions. Other fans had other reactions as well. Another fan called attention to Hailey and Justin's rumored marital issues and concerns about his health. So they wrote, "While Justin is out here looking like he is on his way out of this world, I can't." Basically ensuing that Hailey's out partying while Justin's at home, like sick, right? Now, at the end of February, Justin had fans worried for him after a shared video on his Instagram that showed him inhaling and exhaling smoke from what we are led to believe is a J. Justin, who wore a black beanie and a hoodie, grinned in a 1-minute clip as he puffed the smoke. He also danced to a song in the background and seemed to be in good spirits. Justin's video came after he posted another clip in which he rapped about, of course, being high, which made fans worry about his well-being. So many concerned fans, took to social media to air their frustrations with the musician, with one of them writing, "He's clearly stopped taking his meds, and it's sad to watch." Another person wrote, "This is so sad and so scary. I hope he gets help soon." The source also revealed, though, that he's not working out like he used to. He doesn't seem to eat like he once did, and people can see he has lost weight. So due to all of this, Hailey's friends have been basically begging her to leave him. One source said, she thought the baby would change him for the better. But girl, like, how many more episodes do we need to watch to learn that having a man's baby will not fix him? You should have known. The source also said that she has been putting up with a lot, and allegedly when the baby was born, he was there for her and she thought that would stick. But it indeed did not stick. Now, the source shared more details about Hailey and Justin Bieber's situation, revealing that the supermodel's best attempts to be there for her husband were often not reciprocated. They said, "Hailey has been trying to give Justin the help he needs, but he doesn't appreciate being told what to do and sometimes shuts her down and refuses to talk to her for days." Another insider claimed that Hailey puts up with Justin's baggage due to her desperation for them to be a complete family unit. They added, "Living with Justin is a stressful experience because he often likes his own way. Sometimes he can be a very unpleasant person to be around, and that's when she lets him do what he wants, as she knows it will be resolved a few days later." It's starting to sound toxic, and maybe her friends asking her to get away might not be the worst advice, but what do you guys think? Should Hailey leave Justin and maybe wait it out to see if things will get better, or should she just leave right now, immediately? Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber have been making headlines following their divorce rumors. Justin, known very recently for wearing pants that are almost on the floor, has sparked buzz online amid speculations of divorce from his wife Hailey Bieber. Well, nothing has been made official till now, but recent reports have suggested that the couple have headed for the divorce. Now, this news has gone viral, leaving fans in shock. So the question is Justin and Hailey headed for a divorce, and if so, why? Well, after nearly 6 years of marriage, sources close to the couple have hinted that the two may be heading exactly in that direction for various reasons. This has left fans and followers questioning what's really going on between the pair, and when did it all go wrong? Well, at the heart of it all, reports suggest that Hailey's main concern is her son, which is fair. The founder of beauty brand Rhode seems to be prioritizing her child's well-being and as a result may consider distancing herself from Justin, according to media reports, that is. Now, this could also involve seeking a portion of his fortune and full custody of their 5-month-old son, Jack Blues. The duo had like an on and off relationship before they announced their engagement. Now, while they weren't dating officially at the time, he was spotted with his companions, one of them, being his past lover, Selena Gomez at the time. That caused a lot of controversy. Now, they went on to date, with Justin telling GQ in 2016 that he was hesitant to commit to an exclusive relationship for, the fear of hurting Hailey in case they ended up together. He said, "What if Hailey ends up being the girl I'm gonna marry, right? If I rush in anything, if I damage her, then it's always gonna be damage." Interesting. That's very much giving foreshadowing to me, am I right? Well, the two ultimately had a very dramatic split in 2016. They reunited in June of 2018 and embarked on a whirlwind month-long romance that culminated in a Bahamas engagement and subsequent courthouse marriage. The pair insisted that they were just, good friends and that there was nothing more to it, according to an interview Hailey did with E! News following an uptick in their Instagram photos together. Now, she said, "I've known him since I was so young, since I was like 13. We've just been good friends over the years," adding, "We have just stayed very close and there's nothing more to it than that." Justin appeared to be on the same page, posting a photo of him and Hailey on Instagram later that month with the caption that read, "People are crazy. I'm super single and this is my good friend. You would know otherwise." And by July 2018, the pair shocked fans when the news broke that the singer had popped the question to Hailey during a very romantic dinner at a local restaurant while on vacation in the Bahamas. Justin was quick to confirm the pair's happy news on Instagram, addressing his bride-to-be saying, "Hailey, I am so in love with everything about you. So committed to spending my life getting to know every single part of you, loving you patiently and kindly. I promise to lead our family with honor and integrity, letting Jesus through his Holy Spirit guide us in everything we do and every decision we make." Justin continued to say, "My heart is completely and fully yours and I will always put you first. You are the love of my life, Hailey Baldwin, and I wouldn't want to spend it with anybody else." By September 2018, they moved in together, and by November of that same year, Hailey changed her last name to Bieber on all of her socials. The pair got matching tattoos of peaches to celebrate his hit song by the same name in 2021, and in March of 2022, Hailey was shockingly hospitalized for having a mini stroke, with Justin saying how incredibly scary it was, which I could imagine, honestly. But by May 2022, Justin admitted that he went through a very emotional breakdown early on in his marriage. Well, was that the first red flag, or? Justin Bieber was diagnosed with Ramsay Hunt syndrome in June of 2022. This is a rare neurological disorder. It's the same virus that causes chickenpox and shingles, and by May 2023, Hailey said she really wanted kids with Justin so bad. Well, fast forward to May 2024, her wish was granted when they announced they were expecting a baby. Now, insiders claim that Hailey has been dealing with difficulties in the marriage almost from the start. An insider close to the star said Hailey has been struggling with Justin since day one. They said that she loves him madly, but he's a loose cannon. The constant pressure on Hailey's emotional and mental health has led her friends to urge her to actually leave Justin. They believe that his unacceptable behavior is taking a massive toll on her, could possibly be even the reason why she had a stroke. Now, apart from the troubled marriage, Justin Bieber is reportedly facing anxiety about the upcoming trial involving his former mentor, Sean Diddy Combs. The National Enquirer recently reported that Justin is worried about potentially testifying in the case. Although Combs maintains his innocence, a source shared, he's worried that revealing his connection to Combs could ruin his career and his life, which is fair because, based off what Diddy is involved in, anyone found guilty of knowing more or being more involved than they've led us to believe absolutely will lead to a canceling of no other, and possible jail time? I don't know, but I know nobody wants to be connected to Diddy in any way right now. A source close to the couple shared that Hailey finally agreed to date Justin actually back in 2015 when he promised to stay clean and sober. Now, he has stuck to that all through their relationship and 6 years of marriage. So to see him backslide now, especially since he is a new dad, is absolutely frightening to Hailey. Hailey is reportedly, feeling very overwhelmed by Justin's woe is me attitude, and friends suggest that their marriage may just be on the brink of collapse. Their marriage is looking like it cannot be saved, an insider revealed. This insider also said Hailey's main concern, of course, is her son. She will take Justin to the cleaners to make sure Jack is provided provided for and wash her hands of Justin as, he slides further and further down a hole. Despite his personal problems, Justin Bieber has built a massive fortune. From a young singing sensation, he quickly became one of the most successful pop stars in the world. His estimated net worth as of 2025 is about $300 million, while Hailey's is about $20 million, so making that a combined net worth of about $320 mil. But Justin Bieber makes a lot of money, not only through album sales, tours, brand partnerships, and business ventures, but he's also sold over 150 million albums worldwide, and his tours, generate a lot of money as well, sometimes earning about $80 million a year. He has a successful fashion label named Drew House, and his underwear campaign with Calvin Klein earns him about $2 to $4 million a year. In 2017 alone, he was actually paid $2 million by T-Mobile for his Super Bowl ad. So in January of 2023, he made shocking headlines as well by selling his 291 song catalog for $200 million. So he's worth a lot of money. And let it be known, this is actually, one of the highest amounts ever paid for an artist under 70. So if Hailey Bieber does move forward with the divorce, it could result in a huge financial settlement. Since Justin's $300 million net worth is at stake, Hailey might claim a large amount along with sole custody of their child. Speculation about the status, or I guess turbulence of the relationship, first sparked when fans noticed Justin had unfollowed Hailey on Instagram. However, this quickly subsided after Justin addressed it on social media, claiming that his account had been hacked. A response that raised eyebrows, of course, many people saying, yeah, right, if someone's gonna hack Justin Bieber's Instagram, surely they would do more than just unfollow Hailey. So, while nothing has been confirmed and tension surrounding the couple is palpable and their future together remains uncertain, we'll have to wait and see, of course. Now, the couple first met, back in 2009 when Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, introduced them and, gave them a quick handshake. Now, in December, however, he reportedly shared a video on Instagram expressing that co-parenting is tough, fueling rumors of distress in the Bieber house. Additionally, during the weekend of the Grammy Awards ceremony, he was actually spotted alone in New York City in a very disturbed state. He reportedly spent some time alone, but fans noticed the dark circles around his eyes and a hollow look. And with a year-old video of the Canadian singer with, again, Sean Diddy Combs resurfacing, concerned fans have linked his past trauma to his somber-looking, nearly unrecognizable transformation. Now, the singer has previously opened up about his physical and mental health challenges. Amid grooming fears, medical experts have actually tied the disgraced rapper to Justin's, silent health troubles. One board-certified surgeon, Dr. Gaurav Bharti, observed visible changes like Bieber's, receding hairline, hollow face, developing wrinkles, dark circles, and actually said that these changes can be attributed to several factors, including, of course, natural aging, stress, nutrition, weight loss, skincare habits, but, prolonged poor sleep and inadequate recovery, could be responsible as well. And Bieber has alluded to surviving trauma as a child. Even though he has not spoken publicly about what's happened, it is possible that the shame, pain, and loss he has experienced has resulted in early aging and change in his appearance. Oftentimes undigested trauma and stress can lead to a variety of health issues. And with the Diddy scandal blowing up like never before, this old YouTube video from the time when Bieber was 15 resurfaced and went viral. The infamous clip catches then 40-year-old Sean Diddy Combs saying to the camera, he's having 48 hours with Diddy where we are hanging out, and what we're doing we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. We're gonna go full crazy. Now, this resurfaced video sparked outrage. A lot of people are wanting answers. The truth is likely to come out soon, so we'll just have to wait and see. But what do you guys think will happen? Will Justin and Hailey actually get divorced? Is Diddy to blame for all of this somehow? Let me know your thoughts.
On Hailey's end, the alleged feud with Selena Gomez has kicked up again, but looking over at Justin, he's being accused of taking substances and being a bad father, and together they are being slammed with rumors of divorce. So basically, all the stuff we've been hearing about for the last 5 years, or longer, depending on the rumor. Let's start with Hailey because this happened literally last week, and she seemingly responded to the incident on her Instagram story. A TikToker noticed that they received a like from Hailey Bieber, which wouldn't be drama usually, except that the video in question was kind of anti-Selena Gomez and her fiance, Benny Blanco. The TikTok was criticizing new photos of Selena and her partner. If you spend any time on the internet, you've probably seen that people don't believe that Benny and Selena are in the same league when it comes to attractiveness, and because of that, they shouldn't be together. Whether or not he makes her happy does not matter. There was only one photo of the bunch in the TikTok that was kind of an outlier, her feet up to his face, but most of them were just pictures that a couple would usually take together. Like, One of them was just them sitting on a couch, so why are we acting like they committed a crime? Anyways, the style of the video was showing the photos in the background with the caption, "Sorry to do this to everyone, but I had to look at these photos so you do too. I genuinely can't decide which is the worst." I mean, for me, it's the feet one, but that's just because I personally hate them. People didn't get a chance to focus on the video itself though once they noticed who was liking it, allegedly one Hailey Bieber. Soon, the top comments in the video were all about that. People were calling Hailey obsessed and a hater. There were also lots of comments about how when Hailey seemingly liked the video, it wasn't viral yet, which had people accusing the model of having a whole For You page about Selena hate and generally being a stalker. However, there is a chance the TikToker fabricated this whole thing, using established public feelings to their advantage to gain more attention. They were the one that first pointed out that Hailey liked the video. If you go to someone's TikTok, you can't see what accounts liked a video the way that you on other social media sites like Instagram. Only the person that posted the video gets notifications about who liked it, so no one would have known that Hailey liked the video if the creator didn't say anything. A rep for Hailey has said that the liking never happened, and that the creator made it up for personal online gain. Her account did grow after this drama, her follower count rising and videos covering it being her most watched by far. Some people are also skeptical of the whole thing because the proof that Hailey interacted with the account is in the form of a screenshot, something that the comments have pointed out could be photoshopped or AI generated. People began asking the creator to screen record the notification, however that is yet to make it out. Whether that be because the TikToker actually did photoshop the image or because they would have to scroll through thousands of notifications just to get back to Hailey's, who knows, but it's enough to have people taking Hailey's side in this mess. The creator did post a screen recording of her screenshots in her folder at the times that she did take them, but it's still not a screen recording of the notification itself. Hailey recently posted a cryptic message on her Instagram, and it looks like it might have something to do with this situation, maybe? To a plain background she wrote, "Pastors and preachers really love to just put words together with the same letter and act like it's hitting so crazy." Adding examples below like "there's grace in the gratitude." Finishing off the image saying that it drives her bananas. The following story was of the Flaming Elmo meme, excellent choice first of all, and this one was captioned, "and then people sit there like this eating it up." Since the TikTok like drama was all people knew about recently, it was assumed that these stories would be about that. It's not hard making a connection to the Elmo meme since people jump at the chance to say Hailey hates Selena, but I'm not really sure what the alliteration post means. The opening for the Hailey liked my TikTok video was Hailey Bieber herself, so maybe it's referencing that. I admit I'm not sure. I don't want to pretend like I know the situation on a personal level, unlike the TikToker. In her 3 videos covering this moment, she outright said that she feels like this is definitive proof that when Hailey says there's no drama, that she's lying. She also said that Hailey probably effing hates Selena, and she also said that Hailey's For You page was probably full of Selena hate and was trained to show her videos bashing the singer since she allegedly interacted with the video when it was only at 77,000 views. Hailey and Selena have been dealing with rumors of a feud for about a decade now. They have shut the rumors down multiple times, even posed together for pictures, but they always seem to end up right back where they started, with headlines saying they are fighting, and it's all because they dated the same guy. Justin Bieber. He's found himself surrounded by controversy. It's a lot of the same old stuff again, being a bad dad, using substances, etc. But what's more new is people speculating that the star has had a hair transplant. The stuff about substances and being a bad dad kind of goes hand in hand. Bieber has recently posted a few photos of himself using something that makes you happy with herbal substances. We can't say the actual names of these things, so I do apologize. But whatever, he was around them in pictures, which prompted people to tell the star to stop using and be a better father, be more present with his son. Bieber has been accused of using other, more intense substances, however there is no proof of those ones. The reason people were saying any of this at all was because Justin has been spotted out recently looking unlike his past self. People have said that he's been looking haggard and tired, his fashion wasn't helping the situation, as he usually goes for the oversized look, which makes him appear skinnier than he actually was, which only spurred on the rumors that his life was headed in a downward spiral. Of course, there is a chance that he's not looking as rested as he used to because he has a new member of the family at home that is currently at the age known for crying through the night, but that's just speculation. Reps for the singer had denied that he was using things, and now Justin himself seems to be responding to the social media accusations on his Instagram. The star posted a message about not having anything to prove or not owing anyone anything. This could also be about the divorce rumors though that have literally plagued the couple throughout the relationship. Despite posting many photos and videos of themselves together looking very happy, and even some featuring their son Jack, people are still saying the couple is headed for divorce. Reps for the couple have said time and time again that the pair are in it for the long run, but sources keep coming forward alleging that there's trouble in paradise. Just recently, after Hailey's event in February, a source shared that not only was Justin going through a hard time, but also that Hailey was really concerned for her husband and there was only so much she could do. The source went so far as to say Hailey loves Justin with all her heart, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's happy. The couple did seem pretty happy in all the birthday pictures and videos Justin posted, but who knows, I guess. As for the hair transplant rumors, because who could have seen that one coming? Those started on TikTok, of course. A plastic surgeon noticed that Justin really liked wearing hats, and there was a period where all people would see of him was him in a hat. The plastic surgeon took 2 photos of the singer, one from 2022 and the other from 2024, putting them side by side to try and prove his point. The 2022 photos featured a Bieber buzz cut, and the other photos showed his longer hair now. The plastic surgeon pointed out that the hairlines were slightly different and it is now more flat. The surgeon also said that it could take up to a year or even a year and a half for a person to see results with a hair transplant, so that would explain why Bieber suddenly loved hats so much. Since these rumors had their heyday last year, it's unlikely that Bieber's story would be referencing this, though it would still fit. Reasons for divorce rumors are not limited to the rumors of substance use, or, well, there would be more if that is the case to that alleged story. It's no secret that Justin has had a hard time growing up in the public eye. He was arrested, he had a very public falling out with his ex, and he was treated oddly by many grown adults when he wasn't one. There are many videos online of grown people asking a teenage Bieber intimate questions or even getting physical with him without consent. He appeared to be more of a toy to people than a person. Then a video of him with Diddy resurfaced, and at this point we all know what Diddy has been accused of by literally over 100 people. People are worried that worse things happened to or even just around the start when he was that young, and that it's taking its toll now. Of course, hopefully nothing of the sort did occur, but no matter what, it's clear the singer is doing much better and is very happy with his wife, child, and career as it stands.